Aloha kako, what is up everyone? What's going on? It is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful day here where I am in Hawaii, and I'm so grateful for that because we've had many days the last week of just very rainy, very windy, cold, a little bit stormy weather. And it was very symbolic of what I was channeling, what I was feeling like a lot of us are going through right now. A lot of self-sabotage, self-doubt, uncertainty, pressure, stresses, almost like almost a feeling of unworthiness. But on the other side of that, you were trying to coach, you were trying to catch yourself, I'm hearing, but coach yourself at the same time to get through the storm, to keep your chin up for a brighter day. And here we are. I hope everyone is seated in abundance of divine guidance and protection, wellness and healing. Mahalo for stopping by and clicking on this video. If this is your first time to my channel, or if you've already subscribed, either way, I just want to take a moment and extend my gratitude your way because you are appreciated. These videos are my soul therapy. This is time that I truly set aside, as the universe will have it, of course, to take a moment and delve into the center of self in order to align with divine. This is a time I get to open up the space within and receive the messages of divine truth that are meant to be seen, spoken, and of course shared with you guys. A chance to really delve into self, looking in the mirror at the truth that needs to be beheld, to be held, to be seen, acknowledged. Anyway, I guess you guys get the point, but I wanted to say that I did a personal reading last night that just was very interesting and very enlightening. But I already knew it. It was just like the cards were confirming. It was just like a yes, girl. You can't keep ignoring all of the shit that be falling at your motherfucking feet. You can't, girl. I need to take this out. Yeah, you can't be ignoring. I'm not gonna take. Well. Yep, this is all confirming exactly what, pretty much everything that I already knew. And that was the essence of what the collective is going through. Can you hear the birds? Mahalo. Mahalo for just coming into my ears with beautiful music, melody, hope. Ugh, how beautiful. I love it. I could literally stop the video and just lay here and listen to the sweet sounds. I'd rather be outside though to do it, so I better hurry up with this video. But I just wanted to kind of take the time and delve into divine. So whatever is meant for us to see, to look at, to acknowledge, because from that personal reading I did last night and earlier, my self-reading, it was basically acknowledging the trust issues, the fact that you are not putting your full trust in divine. And that because you're lowering your connectivity with divine, it's allowing for darker negative energy to be projected from the shadows of someone watching you closely to keep you, I'm hearing, bound and gagged, to keep you concealed, to keep your truth from being seen, from being heard, so that they can steal. I'm seeing like robbers in the night trying to bind and gag you and steal the treasures out of your safe, so that they can sell and profit or get some kind of benefit from that, from your things. So this is definitely a sabotage energy. But divine is closely watching us. I got the City of Angels card yesterday, and it's like, even though that dense city thug, concrete jungle energy is all around us, has surged onto our shores, it doesn't mean we have to absorb that energy. Observe it, but also know that it will not enter. It will be blocked by your legions of divine guardian angels, ancestors, the divine protection that surrounds you. I forgot the kahako on the top of the O. I'll just extend it from the H. Okay, but look at this freaking card example. Ho'ailona in Hawaiian is basically a sign from divine. Basically, you see something in the physical realm, like a spirit animal or an animal of sorts, an insect, or a celestial body. You can see like a shooting star. You can see rainbows appear. You can see a certain misty rain come out of nowhere, you know, after, you know, a very sunny period of time. Like there will be something, like the way the sun is setting, there will be some kind of symbolism for you to catch that will get your attention. Ho'ailona. It means pay attention. You are remembering. And I heard, we showing you the way. Look over here. And when you see these signs, when you see these things come up, it could be a butterfly, pulelehua, it could be ke'au, it could be a cloud, or certain like way something is. A rainbow, again, so many different things that could resonate for so many different people, but it's like finding a breath of fresh air. It's comfort. And this is about taking the sacred breaths necessary to reconnect to your natural environment and see the tangible or physical signs all around you. But that won't appear until you allow the veil to be lifted, until you acknowledge the trust issues you have, until you acknowledge the darker energy that's being projected onto you from someone else that's keeping a close eye on you, so that they can cut the communication, they can cut the divine connection, or I shouldn't say cut, but intercept it. Wiretap, I'm hearing almost. What is that when someone steals your like if a neighbor was to steal your electricity by like rewiring something a certain way, reconnecting? I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Like they're trying to intercept your motherfucking your visions. You're trying to intercept your connection with your natural world, your divine world around you. Yeah, they're taking your light. I wrote something down here to remind myself about what I was feeling from last night's reading, but I wrote, take your light and thrive off of its power to bring or attract admiration. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. It's like they're stealing your power, your electricity, so that they can bring or attract admiration. The admiration that they see a lot of people have for you, that they just don't quite understand what is the secret. That's why they've been watching. That's why they've been projecting that darkness, that dark energy, everything that they don't feel comfortable or righteous with in themselves. They throw it into your court, hoping that the trash, like a neighbor throwing their trash into the next yard. Well, my shit's clean now, but you're throwing your shit onto someone else's property, into someone else's space that they're holding, their sacred space. So I've definitely been feeling like almost, well, yeah, a spiritual attack. We still got someone in here trying to sabotage your energy. And we got entering the labyrinth, the maze, right? This is about getting caught up in your mental space, or maybe even mental madness, or getting lost in your head. This is about your thoughts, your emotions, you know, some of which may be, you know, feelings of doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, etc., etc. This is being in the maze of your mind. So for the entering side, that means the direction you've been headed lately, both mentally and spiritually, you got to be careful. Don't get lost, you know? Don't be like, la-di-da-di-da, like, oh, what was me, and I'm going through this pain, I'm just going to curl up, I'm going to just succumb to this darkness, I'm going to get all cold and slippery and wet and don't know how to handle it. And then you make the wrong turn, the wrong choices because of the energy that you're holding, and then you're lost in the labyrinth of your mind. You're lost in the depression, you're lost in the anxiety, you're lost in the doubt, the uncertainty, the feelings of desperation, because you don't trust that your divines will give you a sign. Ho'ailona. Showing you the way through the labyrinth. And this seems like a weird, like off the wall one to get, but spaghetti represents sauce. Like you got the motherfucking sauce. This is what they're trying to copy, is that recipe. You gotta believe it though. You have to know it. All right. So working through this labyrinth energy, getting out of our head. What do you want us to know, divine? Okay, first card that came out. Speak soft. So this is a time to really take in the signs, to understand where you're navigating through your mental space, to help clear the energy that has been projected onto you, saging that space. Which, hold up. All right. Because we're really needing to enter a space of softness, not rigidity, not stiffness. So maybe this is even a sign for someone to be doing more stretching, go walking, running, whatever, swimming, just opening up the vessel, the body, the portals, right? Opening up and utilizing your body so that you are able, when you are speaking, to speak in such a way that heals, that mends the brokenness with kind words. Because maybe your words are for healing hearts. I mean, like, your words are meant to heal hearts, to inspire. You got that secret recipe. What did we get? Yellow. This is about no stress, no burdens, just relief and lightness, and being prepared to begin or start something new, or something new that you might have been putting off. All right. In order to allow abundance in. All right, any other truth to be seen? Oh, I almost fell out. What needs to be seen, what needs to be shown and shared. Shone a light on. Ooh. Don't like that energy, but we'll see what's up with that, okay? Any clarity for this? I'll show you guys in a second. Let me get any clarity for this. These cards. Who this be? Is this you? Okay. So we got these two. We got watch history and your crutch. So the watch history one is basically, this is talking about your history with someone. So there's a narrative being shown, but it tends to be a perspective not necessarily of your own. It's like what story they're telling, in a sense. And when they're watching, it means that they've been watching your story in order to give their own narrative, their own explanation, in a sense. If that makes, or if that resonates with anyone, then let it be. If it doesn't, let it go. But essentially, I'm seeing that you are in their watch history more than you even know, more than you even thought. And it's because they use you as a crutch. They use you and your story and your connection, to the divines and your light energy. Basically, they use that to dive into the root issues of themselves, because they have an addictive personality. They're reaching for, but not, they could be reaching for a distraction, an excuse, a temporary fix or crutch to a very significant or severe problem, a problem that they're having at home. But they look at your home and see, oh, what is that? Why, even though I'm projecting all of this negative energy onto them, is their home still intact? Like, I'm huffing and I'm puffing and I'm trying to blow their motherfucking shit down, but it ain't working. It's because this is my home. This is your home. Whatever side of the fence you're on. Are you outside trying to blow someone else's house down? Or are you inside being like, girl, you don't know how this shit was built. It's motherfucking solid. This is my safe space. This is my home. You can blow all you want, but ain't nothing gonna come up in here except God himself that's gonna destroy this shit. Because love flows here. This is a house of dreams, new beginnings, harmony, peace, right? This is a house of healing where we heal. This is sacred space energy, healing that divine masculine, nurturing that divine masculine within. So I'm feeling like we're going here. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one tarot. Let me try to get let me see if I can shuffle over here. Okay. So in conclusion, I feel like I'm kind of rushing off, to be honest. I feel like there's so much more to this story, to this history, that isn't being spoken on right now. So I'm going to let the tarot sit real quick and just continue on with my guidance and see what this is about, because we need a little bit more. Ooh, yeah. I was going to say we need a little bit more on who this is about and what direction this energy is flowing. So the first card we got is 444. This is just a reminder that your home is a sacred space, divinely protected. No matter how much they watch, no matter how much, they're reaching to channel into your space in order to use that as an excuse or a crutch or, distraction or whatever the hell the case may be. And yes, this is about someone who may have been a former friend, who are watching you more than they would openly admit, more than you know. They crave peace. They crave your energy, your essence. And that's why, even maybe unbeknownst to them, the way that they've been feeling has definitely been affecting you. Maybe they're unaware that even though they're internalizing a lot of stuff in their current situations, it's almost telepathic. Green light. I had this card already, but yeah, I got it in last night's reading. But green light, it's just reconfirming. The green light is more life, more connection with earth, more life manifested for you, taking charge. You know, that whatever energy, that's on them. Whatever they're projecting, even unbeknownst to themselves, that they're projecting this energy telepathically or spiritually to others, it don't matter. Divine has given you the green light, given you the abundance, given you the secret sauce, the secret recipe. You don't have to be harsh with your words. You don't have to yell. You don't have to call people out. You don't have to get out of pocket. You don't have to get out of character. Speaking softly means maybe who you are to them is a healer. You heal her, heal him. You mend that brokenness with kind words. This isn't a bashing sesh. This isn't a competition. This is a learning process. This is a healing process. A healing process to restore home. And keep getting it, keep getting it, keep getting it. Home, home, home. That's where we're centered. Maybe that's where a lot of y'all at. Maybe you just over there minding your own business, trying to get right with your motherfucking self. You're trying to clear your spaces, right? And look, this came after. So we got, yes, there are actions, manifestations. There's a reply, a response, a reconnection that someone is projecting onto you, and it's that former friend, right? The yes card also indicates, from what I've channeled, this is the discovery of worthiness, new beginnings, being more vocal, taking those healing steps. Maybe this person needs to do that because they're consumed with insecurity and self-doubt, you know, a stagnant solar aura. So they keep peeking into you, into your space, to see what's happening, what's going on, how bad is it for you. Divine's like, ooh, why don't you tell them this? The angels favor you. Balance, luck, health, wealth, spiritual enlightenment, it's all restored to you because you're their favorite flavor. It's a reminder to show, despite the storms, to show more love, affection, because abundance and prosperity is gifted from divines, and it's yours because your frequencies are higher realm shit, and that's what vibrates back to you. Is that higher realm? It's that double, right? It's that elevation. Once we throw away that trash, toss out the stuff that clutters our home. All right, any other truth to be spoken from this deck? Just flipped. Yep. Guardian. It also indicates, I mean, besides protection vibes, this also can indicate to be on high alert and really connect with your intuition. You know, keep your guard up in situations so that you can protect your home. And if that means saging, cleansing, opening up your spaces to push out any residual energy that you may have harvested or you may have absorbed from the projections of this other person, then let it be, let it go, right? But also heed the warnings, heed the signs, listen to your guardians. You have a guard, like the guard, what is it, the bodyguard. You got bodyguards for a reason, right? They're supposed to warn you. I'm not even gonna accept that because that's saying that everything you're speaking on, they're trying to take notes, but you're gonna be graceful. You're not gonna let them bring you down anymore because you know where it's coming from. Divine is laying it all out. You ain't got time for that. You are full of grace. All right, heading to higher heights. Where do we go? What do we need to know before we reach those heights? Yep. This is a step on the process. Somebody really trying to sabotage you, blind you. Six of Pentacles. Okay, guys, I had to take a split-second break to lift my leg because I was starting to get numb. But anyway, so what did we? So we got 8 of Swords, okay, and 6 of Pentacles. So besides the sabotage, besides the challenges that we're facing with this, you know, with this sword energy, which could mean maybe the person projecting is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. If that resonates, it resonates. But besides it kind of being indicative of conflict and challenge and, you know, all of these negative aspects in our lives, the 8 of Swords is representing your like intricate truths and ideas and thoughts, and it being the 8 of Swords, you're looking at how that is helping you manifest. It's you're learning, you're really going through the process of learning how to handle all of this energy that has been projected onto you by this or those other people, right? And you're learning to balance that with the knowledge and understanding that you don't want to clutter your home space, your divine sacred space, with the energy, the energy that they're yielding or projecting onto you, you know. But this is really going through the process, delving into our thoughts, our truths, our intricate truths, our ideas, and really learning how to hone or to build our skills, our ability to make more beneficial decisions in order to manifest. Because like with this one, I mean, you could be the person receiving the swords could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, perhaps, or any heavy elements of these in your chart. But this is our physical, our materialistic gain. Or like where this is about really coming to balance, coming to harmony, really figuring out where this flow is moving and allowing the lessons to create more healing and more harmony. So we're definitely going through a journey. Let's just get a single, or let's get a truth from the creativity deck. What about the 6 of Pentacles energy? 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles energy. Going through these internal storms, really trying to heal, balance, gain more empathy. What does this all mean? Getting rid of, sorry, it came upside down. But to me, that's showing me going through this delve into the intricate truths of self in order to restore balance, solution, harmony, healing, you know, movement, flow. That is sweeping away, getting rid of all the energy that held us in a singular place or a singular space in our lives, that allowed the projections of these former friends holding on to their own insecurities and stagnant solar vibrations. It's really allowing them to procrastinate your movement through your journey. But no more, I'm seeing, as it upside down. Whoa. What else do we need to know? Yeah, cycles. This is moving through the seasons, moving through the phases, moving through whatever stage of life you are supposed to be in. And so this is where we are. This is where we're meant. But we also have to recognize who we are walking with, who is walking around us. But allow for newness, new cycles, new healing to occur. Yeah. To use our intuition to guide the direction of these cycles, the direction of our journey. All right. Okay. All right. And I'm going to take from the Native Spirit deck because I haven't in a while. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and clear it. Let's get a conclusive, positive message for the ones who have felt under attack. And for the ones who are doing the attacking, because both sides need healing. Again, this is a time to speak softly. I'm not singling out or judging one or the other side, But if you're going to belong to one or the other side, again, what I was channeling in yesterday's personal reading was the fact that we need to take more accountability. We need to acknowledge our trust issues. We need to acknowledge the things that we are holding on to, the opala, the rubbish that we're holding on to in our inner spaces, to allow truth to come through, to allow intuition to flow, to allow the direction to be guided, the cycles to be restored in its natural way. So what conclusive message do the people need to hear as we close out this video? Truth divine. Mahalo. Yes, mahalo nui, mahalo kia kua. Flowing river. So I'm compelled to read from the book because obviously we're talking about water, direction, cycles, flow, right? Reading the signs, ho ailona. What direction are we flowing? How do we need to be? We need to be like the flowing river, going with the tide, moving freely. All right, so flowing river. So this card means everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. Let go and enjoy the ride. Your native spirit wants you to know that rivers have personalities and carry energy, just as animals and plants do. From the Maoris to the Australian Aborigines and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. Which side of the coin are you on? But either way, remember, the way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, which says, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. This means that when the card Flowing River chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. Mahalo. If it's time to let go, it's time to get rid of the crutches, the excuses, the temporary fixes of distraction and addiction and jealousy and low self-esteem and insecurities and self-loathing, right? It's time to get out of this peekaboo stage. It's time to erase the history. Erase that narrative, that perspective that's been driving you to constantly be searching for some sort of slip up. Because in this space that you hold, there will be none. Be the flowing river. Learn the lessons, right, to bring more abundance in. All right, so I'm going to stop there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and were able to take some truth out of this mindful mirror talk in order to help water the seeds of growth within you. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you are compelled to do so, and I will see you in my next video. I trust that your day will continually be blessed with more protection, more guidance, more abundance of love, light, wisdom, wellness, health, and harmony. Love, light, and always aloha.